And hi, my name is Dylan Black. Welcome to Daytime Ottawa, right here on Rogers TV. Busy show. It's going to be a lot of fun. Cooking is always fun to have here on Daytime. That's what we're about to do. Restaurant Sur-Lie has a brand new chef de cuisine on board. Let's say hello to Colin McDermott. Nice to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Chef de cuisine. Pretty cool title. What exactly does that mean?
So chef de cuisine is just a leader of the kitchen, overseeing the dishes that go out, creating the menus, and training up the staff to make sure that the execution's just flawless every time.
Mm-hmm. And you have quite the training. You were previously with Becta, Whale's Bone. Tell us about your passion for cooking.
So I've always really liked cooking. However, I've had a difficult time with food. Trying to, as a fussy eater as a kid, I'm sure most people can understand that. Yeah. I just wanted to learn to get the most of the ingredients that are readily available.
Okay, and you actually went to the UK, London. You studied there.
Yeah, so I spent 6 years working over in London at various restaurants. I did my apprenticeship with a five-star hotel over there, and they really gave me the solid basis for the training that and the skill set that I still use today.
That's pretty cool. Tell us about this restaurant. What do you guys specialize in?
So it's a fine dining bistro-styled restaurant, very intimate, only about 60 seats, but with our, just trying to really get the most out of local produce, using various farms across the Ottawa region, and having fun with it at the same time.
You see photos of this great restaurant as well. It is very intimate. You mentioned only 60 seats. That seems pretty small.
It does seem very small. However, it gives us the chance to really push forward the food that we really want to do to a variety of guests, for different size groups, and yeah.
I understand you have a private patio.
Yeah, so our patio that we do have is another 35 seats on top of the restaurant, just behind the restaurant, in a very intimate location, great for summer nights and just having a beer with a few friends.
Is it rare, though, to have a private patio? Because you don't see that very often.
A lot of restaurants seem to have their patio very much towards the front of their restaurants or right next to the door. We like to have a bit more seclusion and bring a bit more of a special moment to each person's night.
It's unique. 110 Murray Street. What exactly are you making here?
So today we're going to do an asparagus salad with romesco sauce and a poached duck egg.
So healthy stuff. So where would you start, Colin?
So first off, we're going to get our vinegar in our water for our poached egg. Just a gentle simmer running on it right now. Not too crazy. You never want it at a rolling boil, and just the right temperature. With duck eggs, they're a bit more rich than chicken eggs, and take just a touch longer to cook. Okay. Not much longer. So, what we'll do, we'll start off with that.
We'll teach you how. You're teaching us how to cook a proper poached egg.
Right? Absolutely, yeah. Okay. A lot of people, I understand, have trouble using or poaching eggs, and this is almost a foolproof recipe for doing that. So
it doesn't take too long.
This is going to take 3.5 minutes from the time that it hits the water.
Great.
And then just over here, I'm just going to trim up some asparagus, local Ontario asparagus. It's at the height of its season right now, really fresh. It's only got a few weeks left in season from Ontario before we start going back to northern United States stuff. So we're just going to get that quickly blanched off in the water.
Okay. How long does that process take?
This is just going to take 2 minutes to cook. Again, I don't want a rapid boil on this just yet. I want to keep a lot of the freshness and a nice crunch. We do a version of this dish at our restaurant. It's
a little more to it, more ingredients perhaps, or more.
Absolutely, we just have a bit more time to take a bit of extra care with the ingredients. We can transform them in ways that we really want to convey different flavors across.
Exactly. So let's add some of those flavors as well, because you brought in other ingredients to go along with this.
Absolutely. So we do serve it with a romesco sauce. A romesco sauce is a Spanish sauce based with red peppers and almonds. I've, however, substituted the almonds for pine nuts, so just using a bit more of a seasonal ingredient right now with those coming in.
Okay. All right, how's that poached egg looking?
Oh, it's looking just great.
Yeah?
It's got the right shape to it.
Nice.
It'll take another 2 minutes from here.
Okay, you got some cheese as well. Is that like the topping that just makes everything amazing on this salad, or what?
It's so I'm using Pecorino Romano cheese, an Italian hard cheese, very similar to Parmesan, but a bit more of a briny, salty taste to it. Dresses the asparagus really well, matches the earthy, grassy notes of the asparagus, and just makes it just ties the dish together.
Amazing. We have about a minute and a half left here. And so what else is on your menu? If people were to walk in for the first time and they're looking for a night out?
So right now, a few things that we do are things like tuna carpaccio, which I've done with goat cheese croutons, and then another great dish that we have that absolutely flies out the door is our duck confit, served with honey roasted parsnips and roasted shallot.
Wow. You don't get enough roasted shallot in this life, you know?
No,
So
it's something that I'd seen done a while ago in London, and I thought it was a great way to use a product that not a lot of people use.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know what it is, by the way. I just said that. I like the name of it. But we are running out of time, so I also want to mention as well, so Sur Saturdays is also something that you do, that you offer some pretty good deals?
Yeah, so Sur Saturdays, we do dollar oysters for all of our guests, and also $25 bottles of sparkling wine. It's a great way to get people in the door and out to see a lesser side of Ottawa, which
seems pretty cheap, too.
It is cheap, but you know what? For the guests, there's not a lot that we wouldn't do. So
that's amazing. Well, that's a good thing to say for sure, because people need to find out about this place. With 30 seconds left here, he's plating it. He's going to get it done in time. And no pressure at all, by the way. So this is an asparagus salad, and it's a variation of one that you can find on the menu at a Sur-Lie restaurant, which is found at 110 Murray Street. Look at that, adding that fancy cheese on it. And Colin, just like that, we're out of time. Good work.
Cheers.
Thank you for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Check out the Sur-Lie restaurant, the Byward Market. More daytime coming up on Rogers TV.